I couldn't actually do the group meditation live on YouTube because I use another person on YouTube's group meditation. So there are some copyright issues there, so I can't do that live with you. But if you'd like to join me on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock, I'm going to post a link of the lovely, beautiful girls' meditation, the women's meditation that I use, and it's great. She has trying to get lots of people to join her on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock in their time zone. I'm on Eastern time, but you could feel free to join me regardless of your time zone at 9 Eastern or whenever makes sense for you, because the energy it's amplified, it's multidimensional, so we don't need to worry about, timing. It's divinely perfect, right? So that's the meditation I just shared with you. Show her some love, subscribe to her channel, and listen to that on Sunday nights. It's been great. We've been doing it for several weeks on my Facebook group called Noko's Tribe. If you'd like to join there, we'd love to have you. We do a group prayer every Friday night and a group meditation every Sunday night. So I wanted to come to you this evening. Afterwards, I figured I would go ahead and get my YouTube team, my Noko's Tribe on YouTube, start growing the vibes there and share the messages, because the meditation is not the only thing that we do. I usually do get some animal connections and messages from Great Spirit, things that are happening in my life on my healing journey that I like to share with y'all, and I just feel divinely guided to do so. So I'm excited tonight. Kingston and I, would you like to turn on maybe the light over there so we've got a little bit of light? No, I was thinking this one over here, the one you had turned off. So Kingston and I were out yesterday enjoying the beautiful sunshine, and hello, that's a little bit brighter. And we were out taking a beautiful nature walk in Suwanee, Georgia. And
can I have something to snack on?
In a second, I'm going to be making you dinner, okay? So just give me 1 minute, we'll get off of here. So I wanted to share with you, we had some serious connections with some lizards. And if you follow me at all, I am Native American. And for me, I find that I get a lot of my synchronicities and messages and connections from the universe, from Great Spirit, from my angels, from my guides, whatever you want to call them, through animals. And usually it's the hawk. I have some serious hawk medicine going on. So I do want to share with you guys tonight. I do have a beautiful candle lit for peace and love, justice and truth and freedom. It is the love candle. And we shout out Shital. I got it from her shop. You should go and check her out. She's amazing. She's here on YouTube, and she's also on Instagram. So that is lit for us, for our prayers, for our meditation to be amplified and magnified, to raise the vibrations of the world. We have some beautiful energy coming out to you, some healing energy with this amazing brown jasper healing angel. We love her. So we are sharing our healing tonight.
Selenite is the
And Kingston would like to share some selenite. Come here, let me see. We'll get that in there. So the selenite wand. Shout out Crystal Moon on Instagram. That's where we got this beautiful piece. And we're sending you some cleansing, some restorative energy on this Sunday night. So thank you so much for being with me. Let's talk about our connection, the lizard. I don't actually prepare for this, so this is kind of just spur of the moment. Let's see what we have. I'm using the Medicine Cards book, which is beautiful. Animal medicine. Honey, not everybody watches our videos every day, so we just re-explain, okay? Let's see. We're looking for lizard medicine. So we are looking at the number 36, page 181. So we're going to go over there and talk a little bit about what the lizard was trying to share with us about our times right now. All right, the lizard, the main word is dreaming. Look at this beautiful picture. Okay. So the message that lizard carries, lizard, will you dream with me? Travel across the stars? Beyond the place of time and space, there live visions from afar. Ooh, I'm loving this. So let's take a look at what this says. Oh, they have a nice Native American story. Okay, we're going to share that with you. Lizard sat lolling in the shadow of a big rock, shading himself from the desert sun. Snake crawled by, looking for some shadow to coil up in and rest. Snake watched Lizard for a while as Lizard's eyeballs went side to side behind his enormous closed lids. Snake hissed to get Lizard's attention. Slowly, Lizard's dreaming eyes opened, and he saw Snake. Snake, you scared me. What do you want? Lizard cried. Snake spit his answer from his forked tongue. Lizard, you are always getting the best shadow spots in the heat of the day. This is the only big rock for miles. Why don't you share your shade with me? Lizard thought for a moment, then agreed. Snake, you can share my shade spot, but you have to go to the other side of the rock, and you must promise not to interrupt me. Snake was getting annoyed. He hissed, how could I bother you, Lizard? All you are doing is sleeping. Lizard smiled knowingly. Oh, Snake, you are such a silly serpent. I'm not sleeping. I'm dreaming. Snake wanted to know what the difference was, so Lizard explained, dreaming is going into the future, Snake. I go to where future lives. You see, that is why I know you won't eat me today. I dreamed you, and I know you're full of mouse. Snake was taken aback. Why, Lizard, you're exactly right. I wondered why you said you would share your rock. Lizard laughed to himself. Snake, he said, you are looking for shade, and I am looking for shadow. Shadow is where the dreams live. Lizard medicine is the shadow side of reality, where your dreams are reviewed before you decide to manifest them physically. So, wow, Lizard could have created getting eaten by Snake if he had so desired, right? Lizard is the medicine of dreamers. Whether dreamers smoke you or dream you, dreamers can always help you see the shadow. This shadow can be your fears, your hopes, or the very thing you are resisting, but it is always following you around like an obedient dog. Wow. Okay, before I even look at the message that they're telling this is for us, this story is really connecting for me and giving me some synchronicities with a lot of what I've been speaking about lately, which is really just speaking my truth and what I'm coming to understand through my healing journey here, my spiritual journey, my spiritual awakening. I'm coming to realize very, very strongly that each of us creates our own reality. And why this has become so apparent to me lately, I mean, we all know this, right? We already knew this, but it's really just understanding it in practice that's quite interesting to me. I started to think about how is it that there are so many different realities, and people talk about timelines and things that you can choose, right? And I'm like, how is this possible that there's so many different realities in one place, in one world? And when I started thinking about it, I realized how many people, have such different views and different belief systems. And, you are what you think. You literally are what you think. So this manifestation thing, it's no joke. How many people I know that just live in negativity and live in worry and fear. And that's what their life portrays. That's what is played out in their lives, in their reality. Whereas I've noticed now, since I've been really high vibing from all the spiritual work I've been doing, from healing, from meditating, from praying, from manifesting, all these things that are so important to your spiritual growth and to your healing journey. If you really are trying to be a healthy person with your wellness, your physical wellness, it all goes hand in hand. We're holistic beings. And so if you do one part and not the other, like you go and start eating well and, it's good. It's good to dip your toe in. You go and start, getting more sleep and trying to do some special, healing therapies, but you're missing the component of prayer, or you're missing the component of meditation, or stillness, or you're missing the component of positive affirmations. These things are so important. And so I've really been focused on continuing to create my reality in a positive manner, because the more that I do this, the less the things around me are affecting me. And I think it's super important for us to protect our energies right now, because if you haven't noticed, there's a spiritual warfare going on right now. Okay. And the things that are happening in the outside realities that a lot of people are manifesting, it's being puppet mastered. Okay. The reason that people are manifesting these realities filled with fear,
puppet masters mean?
That means somebody that's in control of the situation behind the curtains. Yeah. They don't come out. You don't really know about it, but some people see it.
And the perfect guy who knows about that.
Dork knows all about that, huh? Oh, thank you, Kingston. Thank you for bringing him to join us.
Yeah.
So
he flies over. His home. His home can fly.
Thank you, love. I appreciate you. So, so anyways, I was just talking about, manifesting destinies and.
I wish I can have food now.
Oh, sweetheart. Okay, we're gonna get off. Okay. Thank you, honey. Okay, I gotta get going. My son is very hungry, apparently, out of nowhere. Of course, he was playing on his computer, and when I asked him if he was hungry, he said no. So now he is. So we're gonna just keep it moving. But I want you to know how important it is to keep these positive thoughts, to do affirmations. Do you know that I've been keeping a sleep journal for a while now because I wasn't even ever dreaming before, and now I'm having these not every night, but every other night, every couple nights a week. I'll have these vivid dreams.
Yeah, on Facebook and see how many times is on Facebook.
Sure, sweetheart.
Oh,
there you go.
It's a lot.
Okay, we're going to be getting off. So, I was mentioning my experience with dream journaling, and I was getting a lot of repetitive symbols. I wasn't doing enough of going back and going over what I had written and trying to decode it. So I really need to take some time and do that. I mean, it's kind of important part of journaling is going back and reflecting. So I'm making a point here to put this into my reality very soon. But I wanted to share something with you that was interesting. I had one of my favorite card readers on here. Shout out to, oh my goodness, is it Divine Consciousness? I can't remember the right name. I'll have to post a link. She's amazing. But I keep an eye on her all the time because she's so on point with my journey. And she mentioned recently about my financial situation that maybe I needed to try some sleep affirmations. And I thought it was really interesting. And while I didn't want to just have my computer or my phone going all night next to my bed or in my bedroom, because I know that's a EMF signal that I don't want by my head all night. So I thought, let me just, before I go to sleep, repeat some affirmations that have to do with finances and abundance before I go to sleep, just for a few minutes as I'm dozing off. So I did this exercise one time, and that same night I had a dream that I found a whole bunch of money in my dream. It was just outside on the lawn, and it was like $100 bills and $20 bills. It was a lot of money.
And I found stuff like quarters.
Right. Kingston was sharing that he had found some quarters in his dream. So
and 100 cents and 100 bills.
Thank you, love.
All 100 bills.
So I did want to share with you how strong and powerful our minds are, how connected we are. And now I'm excited because that dream, it just happened a few nights ago. So now that I made that happen in my dream, we just heard about this. The dream is our future. Okay, that's what Lizard was just talking about in here. So the fact that I had that in my dream is a really great omen to me. And it's exciting, and it opens up a totally different belief system, even in your own mind. When you have things like this happen, it can change your whole thought pattern and break some of these self-limiting beliefs that we've grown up with, that we've been programmed with, maybe that we inherited from our family or the people that took care of us. There's so many ways that we get these things stuck on us, and it's like just trying to scrub it off. And, you want to just use some sage and cleanse yourself, but it's sometimes not that easy. There's a lot more unraveling and work to do. So don't forget to use those affirmations. If you noticed in the meditation of the link that I shared, there's some great affirmations within that meditation. And a lot of times I'm really silent during meditation, but I love to repeat her affirmations. When she says them, I love to vocalize them. And that's why
what you were doing. Well, I heard you talking the same thing what she was saying.
That's exactly what I was doing, Kingston. When you heard me talking during the meditation, I was repeating the affirmation. Those were all affirmations. When she said, we are peace, we are love, we are united, okay? And things that you can do for financial affirmations. What I was doing before my sleep time was, I am abundant. I have more than I need. I have enough to share with others. I am successful. I am financially blessed. There's so many things you can say. I am worthy. Okay. Because sometimes that self-limiting belief, it's almost that you don't think you're worthy to get more money, to be more abundant. And we've got to let go of some of those things. So just wanted to share that with you. This lizard connection from Great Spirit is what made me connect this into my life at the same time frame and share. That's how I know it's so divine and synchronistic. And I did want to speak a little bit more about vocalizing, because just like affirmations work, negative things that you say work the same way, but in the backwards, right? So if you're sitting here and constantly saying out loud or saying things like, I'm lacking, I don't have enough money to do that. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, I'm broke, I'm in debt. All of these things that you can say without even realizing on a daily basis, multiple times, are literally keeping you in that hole. They're trapping you. So it's really important to start letting go and catching yourself. It's not easy at first because it's a habit.
Hey, I don't have enough money.
Right. And so when you have that thought, I don't have enough money for that, kick it out of your head, rewind and say, I can get enough money for that. I can do that. I'm worthy of that. I will find out how I make that happen. So figure out how to reverse those negatives into positives and watch your life change for the better. It's so powerful. And this reminds me of something very important I want to bring up to the people, the masses, because that's why I do what I do. Okay. I'm here to serve God, to serve others. Okay. Serve Great Spirit. And I'm honored and blessed to do that. What's going on right now with the propaganda and the media propelled movements that are happening, all of these protests, I want you guys to think about a lot of the phrases that they're using, okay? And that they're having people repeat and put out on t-shirts and put out on posters, and everybody's using it as hashtags. I want you to think about your words. They are literally spells, okay? Spelling words, spell. Yes, that's because of exactly what we're talking about. Energy is everywhere. And when you put this out and vocalize something, it is literally manifesting and making it into reality. So it's super important that we're mindful of what we're saying. And we have people out here that are out there standing up for freedom, fighting for justice, wanting truth, being brave enough to be out there and spread the word and stand up for others. Right, for equality. Yes, all these things that are so important that people are out there doing. And in the same token, some of the slogans and the things that have been puppet mastered to me have been put into the minds and to use for these organizations. Let's think about it. I can't breathe. Everybody, I don't know how many times I've seen it on t-shirts, on people's masks. They're wearing a mask, which already inhibits your breath and your oxygen, and you're writing on it, I can't breathe. And you're chanting, I can't breathe. And you're wearing the t-shirt and holding the poster. Think about what that does to you. That is your reality you're manifesting. You're not going to be able to breathe. And breathing is one of the most important, if not the most important functions of the human body. It is how we stay healthy. It is how we maintain. It is how we live. Oxygen is the key to life. Shout out to my beautiful friend Pauline, my initial healer that I prayed and connected with online. And she taught me so much about how important oxygen is. So this I can't breathe, not a good trend. Let's find something else. Seriously, let's find a way to spin that in a positive way, or find a different slogan to stand up and represent what you're trying to do.
This? I can breathe.
Right, I can breathe. Right, we will breathe. We will breathe. You won't stop us breathing. Okay, there's better ways to make these types of slogans. Another one that I've been hearing a lot in regards to the same movement.
I told that mascot too. For oxygen was good for you.
I know. Kingston did a great job educating a man. We went and voted at our local precinct, and he had a mask on right behind us. And Kingston had an amazing discussion with him and educated him on how important oxygen was and that he needed to, take that mask down and breathe. And sure enough, by the end of it, he did. He got some breaths in without the mask, and we were really proud and happy. A 6-year-old could affect change in this way. That's why it's so important to speak your truth. That's why I'm honored and proud and blessed to have a child that understands that puts that into reality on a daily basis. Okay, that didn't happen. Usually kids are to be seen and not heard. Back in the day where I come from, oh no, not my child. He is speaking his truth just like me, because we are the change we wish to see. We affect everybody around us. And I want you to think about this other thing they've been chanting over and over. No justice, no peace. Think about, I'm not going to say it again because it's a terrible spell. Think about what that's doing to reality. Think about it. Okay, let's instead demand, we will have justice. We will have peace. Unite. Peace to the people. I mean, there's better things we can be saying. Okay?
Oh, so we need to help Blackwood. He's eating Fruit Loops.
Oh no, Fruit Loops are no good for Blackbird. Yeah, tell him to stop. That stuff's terrible. Okay, I want to share with you just a few more things before we head out. Let's see. This is what happens with lizard medicine. It may be time to look and see what is following along behind you. Is it your fears, your future trying to catch up to you, or is it the part of you that wants to ignore your weaknesses and humanness? Lizard may be telling you to pay attention to your dreams and their symbols. Start making a dream journal. This is what I was just talking about. Start making a dream journal and record everything that you remember. Be sure to pay attention to each individual symbol and recurring pattern. See, this is what I've just made an intention. I'm going to go back and look through my journal and start taking some notes and doing some research on my symbolism and my repeat patterns. This is super important. If you don't remember your dreams, it says you could try drinking a lot of water before bedtime. That makes you have to get up before you actually wake up to go pee. Dreams are super important. Pay attention to them. This is where we get a lot of our connections, our synchronicities, our messages. And it says you could try setting alarm for kind of like 3 a.m. and try to like get to a point where you're able to recall your dream. To me, I've actually used stones a lot. You can look up properties on some of the crystals and stones, and some are better for your dream time and recollecting and making things clear in your dreams. I've actually now had dreams where my stone is in my dream. It's really, really cool. And the other thing I would also talk about is your journal and your pen. Don't keep it down in a whole nother level of the house. Put it right next to your bed. Put it on your nightstand. Put it on your dresser, wherever's closest to you, so that when you wake up, and don't, when you first get up, don't start thinking about everything else. What do I need to do today? What's going on? Take a minute and think about where you just were. Think about your dream. Think about what you can remember, even if it's just a color or a number or a theme, one word.
A theme? What is that?
A theme is like a pattern that's reoccurring over in your dream. Maybe you have, it's nighttime. Sure, buddy. So I found when I have that pad right there with the pen, it's kind of like you're putting your energy and your intention that you're going to pick that up right away and write in it. Because the longer you wait, sometimes the less you're going to remember and you're going to be able to recollect. So take that few minutes in the morning with yourself to you could do some affirmations. You can think about whatever you had in your dreamland and try to get some of that out on paper. I have had moments recently where something comes to me, spur of the moment, like in the middle of the day, something connects me to that dream memory. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember that now. And I forgot to write it in my journal. And then I'll make sure that I log it in there after. So I'm excited for you guys. Obviously, this was the message today. Pay attention to your dreams. Know how important manifesting your destiny is. Use those positive affirmations. Shout out to my amazing reader. I've got to get a link on here. Actually, you know what? Let me go find her right now, because if I forget, I don't want to forget and not give you guys the information. Let's see. She is Consciousness Evolution Journey, I think. Let me go look. Yes, here she is. Okay, great. I'm going to actually copy her. Can I share her page? I guess I'll just share one of her videos because
what about the sweet one?
This one?
Yeah.
This is actually the one that I got. This is the one that I got the message from her on just recently. So this is probably a good one. I'll share this one. Sure. And this way you'll have her channel. This may not be the right video for you, but this one was the financial video that I was just talking about. That kind of one of her particular pick of cards was talking about sleep affirmations. And this is where I got a little bit of my inspiration here. So I thought I would drop her a link. Go subscribe to her. She's amazing. I love her. She does some really cool starseed readings. And so if you're into that sort of thing, but she also does a lot of different things. And she's just a beautiful soul. So both of these people, go and subscribe. Give them some love. Let's support each other. Feel free to share my videos. I would love to get more subscribers. I would love to get more people joining me to talk, to discuss the healing journey, spiritual aspects of life, meditation, prayer, and just life in general, positive vibes, raising these vibrations. That's what it's all about right now. So thank you so much for being with me tonight. I appreciate you all so much. All my Facebook Noko's group tribe, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. And same here. All my YouTubers, thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you have a wonderful week. This is lots of energy going on right now. We have the summer solstice. We had the new moon. We had the solar eclipse. There's all these planets in retrograde. If you're into astrology and astronomy and all of this, definitely take a look at what's going on right now. It seems to be connecting with the energies of the world and what's going on in general with the collective. But put your energy into something. Start meditating with us on Sunday nights. It's a beautiful group meditation. And we are making a difference. We are raising these vibrations and we are manifesting our destiny. We are choosing the timeline to be on for ascension, for living in the new earth, for being happy and positive and coming from a place of love and light in our hearts and helping others and serving in great spirit. So thank you so much. I do have my Bob Marley shirt on, so let's sing a little "Don't Worry About a Thing," no, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing "Don't Worry About a Thing," no, said every little thing is gonna be alright. Woke up this morning with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, the melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Singing "Don't worry about a thing," 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing "Don't worry about a thing," no. It's time to release the fear, release it all tonight. Doing a little ad lib. So we love you. We're praying for everybody to raise those vibrations, release the fear, manifest your destiny, manifest your reality, make it exactly what you want. Positive affirmations, lots of love and light and healing to you. And until next time, Friday night prayer, Sunday night meditation. Hope to see you. All right, have a good one. Lots of light and love. One love. Namaste.
How long did we do it?